Hiring a design manager, huh? This is going to be part two. I got so many comments from people. I just wish people would put more comments under the video so other people know it's okay to share their opinions. Here's a few more points we missed on a design manager. Don't worry about them knowing how to design. They don't need to. They need to know how to mass produce everything. It's almost better if they don't know, so they're not so empathetic to what the designer goes through. Not that it's not important, but sometimes you got to step away from it. The flower doesn't have to be perfect. For example, when you're getting flowers that are very, very tight, they're not always the best product to use because you're going to need to use double the amount to get the look. You have to leave a little room around each flower for it to open. You can explain this to anybody. It doesn't have to be a designer. The other thing is, what happens when it's a funeral going on and the flowers need to be delivered for a service that's going to take place tomorrow? You want your flowers developed. How do you get developed flowers? You got to start them early and let them start to open and then use those. Or if you have some flowers that haven't sold yet, put those in the funeral arrangement. Those are going to be looking just right. That's called a developed bloom. Developed flowers do great in funerals and they'll help your bottom line because you might not want to send that to somebody that needs them to last for a week. But if they need to last for 2 days, it's the perfect flower to use. They could learn all this just watching my videos. I'll be happy to make some for you as I've made several for flower shops. At the end of the day, their responsibility is profitability. Yours is to protect the brand and make sure the customer service is doing the very best that they can do to make a lasting impression with every purchase. Another point I'd like to make is making sure there is no personal collaboration with your design manager. You might want to put this in writing when you hire them. Don't allow them to be able to fraternize with the employees. They're not to take people to lunch. They shouldn't be going to happy hour together. I don't agree with it. I think that design managers should be compensated ahead of everyone else and they need to stay within their own circle. Maybe a design manager and the sales manager, you can't fraternize with the employees because they all want to get over on you. They want to get on your good side. They want to make sure you like them. We're all human. We make the mistake of thinking they really like us. Sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. Be careful. Make sure you stay with people in your own group. You know, they're looking for the same results you are. And then make sure you have a compensation package for them because the 4 managers that you have, and I've got videos on this, you can see, the 4 managers that you have are your delivery manager, flower manager, your sales manager, and your general manager. That general manager is responsible for all the weddings and the events. And one last thing, the way every flower shop should roll every single morning, here you go, every morning, it's important to start with a team meeting before 10 o'clock. Don't do this at noon, where you have everyone in communication, where the sales manager talks about what they've sold, the delivery manager talks about what they have going where and when. You may want to put the delivery manager ahead of the sales manager because that person's got to be responsible for the deliveries. Then you have your design manager who has to get the flowers made, and then you have your general manager who knows what weddings are coming up this weekend. Hey, don't touch those sunflowers because we got them earmarked for a bunch of weddings this weekend or parties or whatever. Whatever's left is what the sales team should be selling from. Never tell people, go look at the website, pick something out. We're going into the summer months. The 2 things that you need to remember: sell out of the cooler and try to sell without a vase specific arrangement. Let it be open. The more open the arrangement, the more designer's choice you sell, the more money the company makes, and the more you should be compensated. Contact me for some more tips. I'm happy to help you in any way possible. Thanks for watching.